my name is Yauheni and today I'm going to tell my story about relocation to the United States of America together with my family. So I've been working as QA automation engineer at Forte Consulting for the last 9 years, and 8 years I've been working from Minsk, from Belarusian office, and now we moved here to Chicago, and currently I'm working as QA architect, QA automation architect, and going to work at that position next couple of years, I hope. First of all, decision to relocate to the US was not spontaneous, was not instant decision for us, and we together with my wife, with my family, were ready for that, and we were planning to relocate to either Western Europe or to the US, but maybe slightly later, in a couple of years, but yeah, like when our children became more adult and more prepared for such big deal. And but taking into account the current geopolitical situation in Eastern Europe, we decided to not delay all this process and start it now. It took for us something around half a year, I would say. Those 6 months were not completely associated with relocation itself. First couple of months were mostly related to finding replacement for me at my previous project, at my previous position, and perform kind of knowledge transfer to that new person and like close the questions from my previous project perspective. And the relocation itself took something around 3 months, like intensive relocation, documentation preparation, embassy appointment, and the process of movement itself was something around 3 months. Before that, we moved through several other countries. We moved to Turkey for a couple of months, then we moved to Poland, and we tried ourselves how it will go, the process of relocation, how it will go in other countries. And after understanding that we are almost ready for a big event in our life, we decided to go ahead and try to move to the US. That's why the relocation itself was not so stressful for us, for sure, and the reality was approximately the same, with expectation, mostly thankfully to good preparation from our relocation manager staff, and particularly Yana Demyanenko, who provided a lot of useful information for us, who spoke with my wife, prepared her for the process, gave some advices how to behave here, what should be done to simplify our relocation process. Movement gave us and gave me and my family opportunity to start something from the beginning. So in Belarus we already had apartment, car, our children were going to school, and all that stuff turned into kind of routine. Like every day was similar to previous one, and that's why sometimes it became boring, I would say. And for sure, moving to that new country, to the United States, bring a lot of new emotions. And for us, for me particularly, at my 35 years, it's really useful to get some new emotions, some more emotions through the facing some challenges, because it's bring you the feeling that you're alive, that you still could be surprised by something, you still could move somewhere, you still should develop yourself. It is very, very useful thing that was required for me, I believe. For now, after a couple of months of being here, I would say that there were no any big changes in my working style or my responsibilities at the current position. But what I really like to say that after coming here to the to the United States of America, I understand that I have much more opportunities because a lot of customers, a lot of clients were hidden from us, from Europe, from Belarus. For example, I know projects related to healthcare and have a lot of strict requirements regulated by law that they can't hire anyone abroad, and that's why we simply were not able to be hired there. And that's why here, after coming to the US, we have much more opportunities and new projects, new roles, new directions. That's really cool stuff, and I believe that during a couple of months I will see much more alternative ways how I can develop my career, and I believe that would be nice. I'm working totally remotely. I'm working from my home, from apartment that we are renting, and some of my colleagues who recently came here also, most of them are working remotely, and it means that we don't need to really come to office every day, and it's like saves a lot of time, and you could spend those extra few hours of free time to something else. And yeah, my team here is distributed. It means that all the team members are spread across the area, across some of them are from Chicago, some of them from Latin American region, and yeah, the way of work is the same as was in Belarus. Relocation process for my family went well, I would say, without any big problem. For sure, there are some obstacles related to language level and communication skills. This mostly specific to my wife because she didn't learn English like for a long time, and she could barely speak with native speakers and understand something sometimes, and that's why we've enrolled her for ESL classes in nearest college, and I believe that it will help her socialize here more quickly and more efficiently. For children, so they're going to school, and both of them are going to elementary school. My older daughter is 11 years old, and younger son is 7 years old. And yeah, for both of them, there are some extra classes organized by school for non-native speakers who need some more classes for learning English. And as far as I heard from our teachers, they told that till the end of this school year, they will be able to understand and speak without any problem. And it is like absolutely not natural process, and there are too many migrants in that area, and that's why all of them are on the same conditions. I would say, while relocating here, don't be afraid of anything, believe in your power, be open to new challenges, to new emotions, and try to support your dependents, your families, your children, wives. Try to speak more with them, understand their concerns and doubts, and it will help you socialize and acquainted with the surrounding area here much quicker and without any problems. And don't hesitate asking questions, any sort of questions, your location managers and other team members from Chicago office, and remember that East and West, Forte is the best.